You see, Mr. Frank Davis knows that long before the NPP lost the 2024 elections.
But I was really hopeful that I could trick him with that questioning.
Yeah, he wouldn't say it. No, he's an experienced politician. He's a lawyer, fine lawyer. I mean, former president of the Ghana Bar Association. Trick him. Okay. Now, so long before 2024, we knew that the NPP was going to suffer an implosion. Mm-hmm. Just by the dynamism, the organization, and the egocentrism of the people in the party, we knew that this thing will come. And the arrogance of power, and Kufuor had reminded them that the arrogance of power could trick them. And indeed, that tricked them in the elections. Now, in 2000 and in 1996, NPP went into the elections, not so, and they came out with about 66 members of parliament in a 200-member parliament. 66 members.
J.H. Mensah's group.
J.H. Mensah's group. In 2024, in a 276-member parliament, they came up with 88. That's a full cycle. That's a revolution. The full cycle. You have come full cycle. You've gone back to the position you were in 1996. So there are obviously some very deep questions you must ask yourself. How can the party that used to lose elections? We know the NPP before the Fourth Republic was largely concentrated in the Ashanti region, and that they won elections by banning the CPP. That was what they did, and to be able to win. But from 1996 till 2024, when they lost the elections, the party was growing. Why suddenly the defeat should be a matter of concern to you? But we see clear patterns, and the patterns were very clear, that there was a total hijack of the party by one group of people. And that hijacking of the party resulted in people, some apathy within the party. And the party was no longer dynamic. You didn't need to show that you possess some extraordinary talent or capacity to be able to get a position. You needed just to be in the good book of somebody.
Where are you drawing this from?
I'm drawing this from the fact that when the NPP was in power, there was a private person in this country whose office was as important as the office of the president.
These are conjectures.
They are not conjectures. And,
we didn't have that scenario in your time.
Oh,
we didn't have that scenario.
Then this is not facing this.
Inusah,
this implosion.
Inusah, we didn't have this.
I thought that you, as chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee of the party, you want to listen, so that will inform how you go about.
But I'm not going to listen to things
from the NDC.
From the NDC. No.
Well. So if you are going to go along that tangent, because your party is clearly facing existential threats. There are those who think.
These are strong words.
That Nana, yes. There are those who think within your party that Nana Akufo-Addo is largely responsible for the defeat of your party. Nana Akufo-Addo's group too think that the party cannot revive itself if it doesn't ride on his legacy. So you have these two groups to contend with. Those within your party who are calling out Nana Akufo-Addo for their loss. And that until, it's just like admission, confession and avoidance. That, well, admit that you did certain things wrong, and then we can rebuild our party. Whether he will take that bite, I don't know.
But if this is the posture of the NDC in analyzing the NPP's defeat, don't you think you'll be shooting yourself in the foot because there were there were significant issues, including global circumstances, that led the economy to a point where generally you would expect the populace not to be angry with the NPP the way they were.
Well, I've looked at a report,
and that is not a
I've looked at the report that is yet to come out. Global issues played a very limited role.
COVID played a limited
role.
Really?
In COVID,
Very soon, just recently,
I say that
just recently, one of your ministers, Chala Mohammed, he has gone to admit, just recently,
at an international forum,
when you sit in opposition,
the effects
you say
of
something
COVID
else.
and
when it comes,
Russia,
your man, he's gone there to say that they are sorry.
Me, what I know is that COVID brought
I'm saying
more
your minister,
money.
your minister.
I know what I know is that COVID brought more money to this country.
Your minister.
It's okay. Let him continue.
Your minister.
Yeah, go on.
COVID brought more money into this country than monies that came into this country in regular times. And Alejandro, what was his name? The Director General of the World Health Organization had warned us when COVID was about to start that countries should not exploit COVID to impoverish the people of their countries. They don't want us. Now, we also know, have you read the Auditor General report? We discussed it here. It was a report on how not to use public funds. What did they do? So, if you talk about COVID, yes, there were external shocks. And then the relativities. Abba, Samson, NPP asked us in 2020, was it in 2020? 2000. The Ivory Coast was just here next door. Why is it that the economy was better than us? And we're talking about global shocks. That question was submitted to them, they couldn't answer.
Different set of patterns.
Different set of parties. So what we are saying
different
is
set of patterns.
Patterns.
Yeah.
Well, the people have not seen the performance of the NDC yet. So it's actually
they
not
have seen the
guaranteed.
performance.
The NDC?
Yes.
John Mahama now?
They now even have confidence that this next NDC government under John Mahama will even perform better than the NDC government between 2013 and 2016.
Oh, like seriously?
Oh, but you've not seen the global survey?
You like seriously?
Because the 60% of the people of this Ghana have confidence in John Dramani.
We are wait.
So I'm saying that
we are wait.
you have to deal
it's early days yet
with, and the technocrats. There are the technocrats in the party who are saying that look, everything that is happening today is because the NPP departed from its core principles and values. You have to deal with them too.
Well, you don't have the likes of me.
Frank, I'll plead with you. Let him.
You know what?
No, please. Because as I can see, your sheet is full of writings. So please continue taking notes. Yeah.
You see, you have to deal with them. And then there are those who thought, and rightly so, even though Bawumia has now, the lawyer say, has his feet firmly on the ground, terra firma. But in 2019 or thereabouts, when you were electing him, he was simply riding on the shoulders of Nana Akufo-Addo. Simply. And that's why, even though you say your report has not been leaked, we have seen page 65 of the report.
Oh, this is not any page 65.
There's no page 65 in your report.
Nobody has.
Someone has removed it from the report. What that says that
we understand that is misinformation and disinformation.
Don't take this.
Until we have seen the document, let's not rely on those social media commentary.
Well, we won't rely on them. But we are old enough to know that when Kosiboche's report was launched, we were here.
Yeah.
That time we were operating downstairs. You remember? That MPP was quoting copiously from the report.
No, but
we are here. We are here.
But you said it was in the report.
We are here. But that's what you're saying.
Okay, Frank, I beg you, don't interject again. Even if I could get the camera to zoom in on Frank's piece of paper, he's written on it like it's serious. Yeah.
And see, so it's true. I also know, as a matter of fact, in one of the discussions on Joy FM here, also has said that there was nobody, even before Nana Akufo-Addo put in the bid to become the flag bearer the last time, that there was nobody who could beat Nana Akufo-Addo. And that was true because of his grip on the party. Now, Nana Akufo-Addo is gone. He's not going to be president again. How do you loosen the grip of Nana Akufo-Addo on the party? Frank's team will have to come out with a constitutional design that insulates the delegates and extricate them from the grip of Nana Akufo-Addo. If not, the party will, there will be, there's now a fight for the soul and heart of the party. And the fight is going to grow intense. So there is a lot of work for them to do. You see, I'm speaking this way because I'm a multi-party Democrat. It's when we see that there's a party that's lurking in the wings, capable of taking over the reins of government, that we are minded not to treat the people with contempt. NPP failed disastrously because they underestimated the resolve of the NDC to come back to power. And they continuously deluded themselves into thinking that John Dramani Mahama could not win elections. If you are in a multi-party democracy and you underestimate the resolve of your opponent, you are doomed. And so, for me, I'm speaking this way because I want a vibrant NPP to keep the NDC in check and also to enable us deliver on our mandate.